My child, stay with me, because I know what you have been doing lately. You have been comparing, not loudly, not on purpose, but quietly, in the small moments when no one is watching. When someone your age announces something new, a promotion, a marriage, a baby, a house, a business, a life that looks exactly like the one you have been waiting for. And something happens in your chest in that moment, something you are almost too ashamed to name, because it is not quite jealousy, and it is not quite sadness. It is something more specific than either of those. It is the feeling that everyone has figured something out that you have not, that there is a timeline, an invisible schedule that the rest of the world is somehow keeping. And you are the only one running late. My child, I need you to hear something before you take one more step down that road. The timeline you are measuring yourself against was never mine. Stay with me. I will show you exactly what delay actually looks like from where I am standing. There was a woman named Hannah. Hannah was 34 years old, and on paper, everything was fine. She had a good job, good friends, a small apartment she had finally made feel like home. But every time she opened her phone, every time she attended another celebration, every time someone asked her the questions people ask when they think they are just making conversation, something in her tightened. Because Hannah had a list, not written down anywhere, but carried everywhere. A list of things she thought she would have by now, by 28, a partner, by 30, a direction, by 32, something that felt like a life that made sense. And here she was, 34, still waiting, still becoming, still somewhere between where she started and wherever she was going. She had stopped telling people how she actually felt because the answer was always the same. It'll happen when the time is right. You just haven't met the right person yet. Everything happens for a reason. And she knew they meant well. She knew the words were kind, but kind words do not touch the specific ache of lying awake at 2 in the morning, wondering if somehow, somewhere along the way, you made a wrong turn that everyone else can see but you. One evening, sitting alone at her kitchen table scrolling through an announcement, someone she went to college with, someone she had not thought about in years, she put her phone face down on the table and said out loud, to no one, "What is wrong with me? Why is everyone moving forward and I am still standing here?" My child, Hannah's question is one of the most human questions a person can ask, and I want to answer it. Not the way people answer it. The real answer. Stay with me. And then there was Daniel. Daniel had spent 6 years building a business that never quite worked, not for lack of trying, not for lack of talent, not for lack of sacrifice. He had done everything right. He had read the books, taken the courses, found the mentors, made the pivots. And for 6 years, it had not worked. His friends from college were managing teams, buying houses, posting milestones. Daniel was 31, living with a roommate, and starting over for the 4th time. At a certain point, he stopped going to the gatherings, not because he was bitter, but because he did not know how to answer the question everyone asked without something inside him quietly breaking. So what are you up to these days? He had one conversation with his father on a Sunday afternoon that he never forgot. He said, "Dad, I feel like I missed the window, like everyone got on a train and I was still on the platform when it left." His father was quiet for a moment. Then he said, "Daniel, the train you think you missed was not going where you think it was going." Daniel did not understand that at the time. He thought his father was just trying to make him feel better. But 3 years later, when the thing he had been quietly building in the background, the thing no one knew about, the thing that had grown slowly and without announcement, when that thing became the most defining work of his life, he understood. The delay was not punishment. The delay was preparation. My child, Daniel's story is not an exception. It is a pattern I have been weaving since the beginning of time. And you are inside it right now. My child, let me show you what is actually happening when you feel behind. In moments like these, the human mind begins creating a timeline that was never mine. It takes a snapshot of everyone around you, their announcements, their milestones, their visible progress. And it builds a schedule from those snapshots. An invisible clock that says, by this age, you should have this. By this point, you should be here. By now, you should look like that. And then it measures you against that clock and finds you late. But here is what that voice does not know. It is comparing your inside to everyone else's outside. It is comparing your process to everyone else's announcement. It is comparing your chapter 7 to someone else's chapter 20, without knowing that their chapter 1 through 6 were full of the same silence, the same waiting, the same ache you are feeling right now. And here is something deeper. The timeline your mind is measuring you against does not exist. It was constructed from comparison, from culture, from the quiet pressure of watching other people's lives through a small glowing screen. I did not write that timeline. I wrote a different one. Before you were born, I had already written the rhythm of your life. Not organized by age, not organized by speed or visibility or comparison, organized by readiness, by depth, by what you are becoming in the waiting, not just what you are waiting for. You are not behind, you are being prepared, and preparation takes exactly as long as it takes. Let me show you something. Think about an oak tree. An oak tree does not apologize for how long it takes to grow. It does not look at the grass growing quickly around it and conclude that it has failed. It does not rush. It does not force its roots deeper because the season demands it. Some oak trees spend years growing roots before the first branch ever touches the sky. Years of invisible work. Years of depth that no one above ground can see or measure. And the grass that grew quickly, the grass that was visible and green and impressive in its first season, the grass is gone before the oak tree has even finished establishing its roots. My child, you are not grass. You are an oak. And oak trees do not measure their growth in weeks. They measure it in decades. In rings inside the trunk that no one can see from the outside. In root systems that go deeper than anything visible above ground. The season of your life that feels like nothing is happening. That season is not empty. It is the season your roots are going deeper than they have ever gone. So that when the moment comes, and it will come, you will not be shaken by what the season brings. Because what is planted deep cannot be easily moved. Keep growing, even when no one can see it yet. So what do you do now? You stop measuring your life against a timeline that was never yours. Close the comparison, not forever, not with bitterness, just close it. Because every minute you spend measuring yourself against someone else's chapter is a minute you are not reading your own. You stop apologizing for where you are, to others, to yourself, to the version of you that thought you would be somewhere else by now. Where you are is not a mistake. It is a location, and locations can be moved from, but only when you stop pretending you are somewhere you are not. You start honoring what the waiting is doing in you, because something is happening in this season, something that cannot happen any other way. Patience is not passive, waiting is not wasted. The quiet seasons, the invisible seasons, the seasons where nothing seems to be moving. Those are often the seasons where everything is being established, and you begin trusting that my timing is not slow. It is precise. Every delay has a reason. Every detour has a destination. Every season of waiting is preparing you for a weight of blessing you would not have been able to carry any earlier. Close your eyes. Let your shoulders come down. Let your hands open. Receive this.
Sweet soul, if you have been carrying the weight of feeling behind, if you have been measuring your life against a timeline that was never yours, this prayer is for you. May the comparison that has been stealing your peace begin to lose its power tonight. May you find the courage to close the measurement and open the moment. May your body release the tension of trying to keep up with a schedule you were never meant to follow. May your chest unclench. May your mind slow down. May your hands open and release the pressure you have been placing on yourself. If you have been telling yourself that delay means deficiency, may you hear clearly tonight that it means no such thing. If you have been quietly agreeing with the voice that says you are running out of time, may that voice go silent in this moment. May you find something you did not expect to find in this season of waiting. Purpose. May the roots going down in this quiet season give you a stability you never could have found if things had moved faster. May you wake tomorrow with something new. Not a changed circumstance, but a changed relationship with the one you are in. May the delay that has felt like punishment begin to feel like what it always was: preparation, precision, a divine appointment with the exact right moment. You are not behind. You are being positioned. Amen.
Before I say another word, let me read something to you. Ancient words, written by a man who waited longer than he thought he could bear. Even the man who wrote these words knew what it felt like to wait longer than he expected, to lie in the silence and wonder if the answer would ever come. And if any part of you still believes that delay means you have been forgotten, listen. I waited patiently for the Lord, and he inclined unto me and heard my cry. He brought me up also out of a horrible pit, out of the miry clay, and set my feet upon a rock and established my goings. And he hath put a new song in my mouth, even praise unto our God. Did you hear that? He waited, and the Lord heard, and he lifted, and he established, and he gave a new song, not despite the waiting, through it. My child, the pit you are in is not your ending, it is your establishment. And the new song that is coming, you could not have sung it any earlier. It needed the waiting to give it depth. It needed the silence to make it true. And that song is almost ready. My child, let me tell you what I see. I see someone who has been faithful in a season that has not rewarded faithfulness the way they expected. I see someone who has kept showing up, kept building, kept believing, kept moving, even when the movement felt invisible. And I want you to know, I see all of it. Every quiet morning you chose to keep going. Every moment you put the phone down and chose your own path over someone else's highlight. Every prayer you prayed in a season that felt like silence. None of it was wasted, none of it was missed, and none of it is running out of time. Because my timing does not work the way the world's timing works. I do not measure readiness by age. I measure it by depth, by character, by the kind of person you are becoming in the waiting. And what I see in you is someone who is almost ready for something they cannot yet imagine. Nothing in your life is late. It is arriving at the exact moment it was always meant to. Say this with me now. Let each word land somewhere true. I am not behind. I am being prepared. My delay is not my defeat. It is my foundation. I trust that what is being built in this season cannot be rushed without being broken. I am becoming exactly who I need to be for exactly what is coming. My child, the oak keeps growing, and so will you. If this reached you tonight, leave one word in the comments. Wait. Let that word be your declaration that you are choosing tonight to trust the timing even when you cannot see what it is building. And if this sanctuary feels like a place you want to return to, subscribe and turn on the bell, so this voice can find you in the next season of waiting and remind you what waiting is actually for. Now, there is nothing left to figure out tonight. Let your shoulders drop. Let your mind go still. Take a breath. Relax your body. And let this music find the places inside you that still need to be held. Rest now, my child. You are so loved.
Watched them move ahead of me and wondered what I'm missing. I made my list, I kept the pace, but something kept on slipping. I stopped attending celebrations, smiled but couldn't stay, because the question in my chest was getting hard to face. Maybe I'm not late, maybe I'm just being made into something that takes longer than the world has time to wait. Maybe every quiet season, every was the root going deep. every single cause. I put my phone face down tonight and sat with what was real. The ache of feeling left behind is something I can feel, but underneath the comparison, beneath the measuring, I heard a voice that wasn't rushing, quietly whispering. I was counting what I didn't have while you were building what I need. The delay was never punishment, it was the making of me. Maybe I'm not late, maybe I'm just being made into something that takes longer than the world has time to wait. Maybe every quiet season, every year that felt like loss, was the root going deeper, worth every single cost. I'm not behind, I'm becoming. I'm not lost, I'm being I let go of the timeline tonight. I put down the measuring.
I stopped comparing my inside to everyone's everything.
Your timing is enough. Your timing is enough. What you are building in the waiting is more than I could rush. Your timing is enough. Your timing is enough. I trust the season I am in. Your timing is enough.
I thought the delay was the answer, that something in me was wrong.
But the delay was the making, and the making took this long. Your timing is enough. Your timing is enough. What you are building in the waiting is more than I could rush. Your timing is enough. Your timing is enough. I surrender to the season. Your timing